pulse of Madrid starts pounding away at her once she's on the street. She remembers what it was like when she was a student here almost 20 years ago, immersed in a daily rhythm in which you never ate dinner before 10 and always went out afterward. When did we sleep? She can't remember ever having slept in Madrid, or ever feeling tired for that matter. She goes into a place with windows of tinted glass and furnishings in dark wood, sits at the bar, and orders a glass of cava. After a while, she becomes aware of a man on the other side of the room. Several things make him stand out. He is sitting alone and keeps darting glances at the people around him. He appears to be sweating, even though the air conditioning is going full blast, and it isn't that hot inside. She must have been watching him for just a bit too long, because his eyes suddenly stop roving and look straight at her. She looks down at the counter. She isn't the sort of person who picks someone up in a bar, and even if she were, it wouldn't be anyone like him. But the ball has apparently been set rolling, because the man in question gets to his feet, grabs his glass, and starts moving toward her. She realizes she won't have time to get up and leave in a way that would seem natural before he reaches her. Once at her side, he asks her, in a voice that sounds muffled the way it can in people who don't talk much, if he can have a seat. When she fails to respond, he pulls out a chair and sits. Then he turns to her and offers his hand. Mercuro Cano, he says. She tells him her name. And that is where things stay. After a while, she feels it's time for her to find another bar, as the man has failed to say anything more. She makes an attempt to get up. You leaving already? He says in response. We haven't even started talking. There is something about the way the incomprehension in his tone, which sounds both genuinely confused and profoundly human, that makes her sit down again. Out of the corner of her eye, she watches him extract a handkerchief from his pocket and wipe his forehead. Are you all right? She asks. No, he replies. To tell you the truth, I'm not feeling well at all. While he says this, he runs a finger under his nose, as if he were wiping away lather, or the traces of some powder he had sniffed. I could really do with a chat, he says. Just to feel something in my life was normal. A little bit of normality, even if it's only for a moment. Why not? She thinks. The point of this trip is to meet people as well, which isn't going to happen if you shy away the moment someone approaches you. Okay, she says. The man nods, relieved. What do you do? He asks. I write, she replies. Oh, he says. You write. What do you write? Articles and columns for a local paper, she tells him. Do you live here in Madrid? I've been awarded a travel grant, she replies. 3 months with everything covered, apart from pocket money and food. Congratulations, he says. She tells him it's hardly worth congratulations, and if they had asked her, she would have told them she'd rather spend the grant somewhere else than Madrid. She's lived here before and knows that arriving any time between May and August is madness. Someone told her that in some place in the interior, it might have been Granada, the mercury had reached 42 degrees. Sheer hell. She talks quickly, as she used to when she lived here, and is delighted to discover she can still carry that off in Spanish. So, where do you come from? The man asks. Sweden. He takes a swig of his drink. Sweden, he says. The man-hating country. How do you mean? She asks. The country you come from is supposed to be full of man-haters. I don't follow. I read. He begins, but she cuts him off with a